Assalamu alaikum everyone, I hope you're all doing amazing. If you don't know who I am, my name is Muhammad and I'm a medical doctor, and I love making videos to help people feel inspired and energized. So in today's video, what we're going to talk about is why I love waking up early in the morning. So currently it's around 7 a.m. and I woke up around 5:45 a.m. today, and the weather is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I want to talk to you a bit about why do I enjoy waking up early in the morning. And if you're someone who feels like you want to wake up early in the morning because you want to get stuff done, the needle moving tasks to help you keep moving forward. And the thing is, I know many people who wish to wake up early in the morning to get started with their day, but they have issues going to bed early, and I see this a lot. So inshallah, this is what I'm going to be addressing in today's video, and you never know, you might change your mind. So make sure to stick till the end of the video, because inshallah by the end of the video I'm going to provide you some practical tips as to how you can go about this. So if this sounds interesting, then let's get right into this. So the first reason why I love waking up early in the morning is because it is absolutely peaceful. You're able to feel a state of tranquility, a state of equanimity, a state of serenity, and everybody's asleep, and it is an opportunity for you. You have, I don't know, it depends. You might have an hour, 2 hours, even 3 hours for you to work on things that will help you move the needle forward. And when you do this, you're not disturbed and you don't get distracted, because the thing is, we live in a world where we're addicted to distraction. We're addicted to our devices. We're addicted to the pings and dings, the notifications that we get from social media. So I highly encourage you to identify what kind of activities do you think that you should be doing that you think will help you get the ball rolling and move the needle forward. Is it reading a book? Is it reading an hour a day? Listening to a podcast? Is it working on your project that you've been putting off? So the thing is, deep down you know what it is, and I think it is absolutely crucial for you to identify this. And one of the best times for you to get started is in the morning. And the second reason why I love waking up early in the morning is because of the power of physiology. So what do I mean by this? Here's what the science says. We have this hormone, this stress hormone, which is known as cortisol. Cortisol gets released at its highest amount in the morning, probably around 6 a.m. till about 8 a.m. So this is when cortisol levels are at its peak. And this means that when cortisol levels are high, your energy levels are high. And there's a reason behind all of this. It's because when we're waking up early in the morning, we're ready for the day. We're ready to do the most important things that we need to be doing. So the thing is, when you wake up early in the morning, compare waking up, let's say around 5:30 a.m. Compare that to waking up around 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. So you won't be able to leverage the high levels of cortisol or high energy levels for you to get the ball rolling and move the needle forward. So you can leverage your physiology. So might as well wake up early in the morning, sleep early, get your 7 to 9 hours of sleep, wake up, and by the time you're awake, your energy levels are super high and you're ready to go. And the thing is, building upon the first reason that we talked about, no one is there to distract you. You're at peace. You're able to focus. Your energy levels are protected. So again, you can stack these reasons on top of each other, and again, it's an upward spiral of more wins. And the more you have these small, seemingly insignificant wins, subhanAllah, you're gonna develop that feeling of self-confidence and self-fulfillment, and it's a positive feedback loop. And the more you get rewarded after fulfilling these tasks or these activities, you want to keep doing more of them, and over time you're gonna see yourself growing. And as you grow, you're gonna start seeing, inshallah, new things, new amazing things. You're gonna find yourself, you're gonna subhanAllah, see yourself helping others. Like, how do I even know this? And this is just a product of you showing up for yourself. It's an amazing and beautiful thing. So the third reason why I love waking up early in the morning is because of the psychological advantage that you get. So what do I mean by this? What do I mean by a psychological advantage? So you're waking up, let's say at 5:30 a.m. before the sun rises, while everybody else is asleep. You're super energized and you get started with the needle moving tasks, and you're done. You get moving while you're undistracted. You're extremely focused, and by the time everybody else is awake, most of the hard stuff that you've set for yourself that you wanted to do, they're all done. And you have the rest of your day to just focus on the less challenging tasks, or even just because of the fact that you got everything done, you can just have fun during the rest of the day. So this is the psychological advantage that I feel when I wake up early in the morning. So what else? SubhanAllah, like when you wake up in the morning, you get to see the sunrise, and SubhanAllah, it's such a beautiful thing. And just because it happens on a daily basis, we end up just taking it for granted. You know what the thing. So you know what? Actually, like waking up the next day is the gift itself. This is the beautiful thing. I just want you to just think about this. Waking up is the actual gift. You have another opportunity. Think about that. And I'm all about, like, what I'm always thinking about is how can I make my mornings more magical, because I truly believe that if you master your mornings, if you master your morning routine, this increases the chances that you're gonna have an amazing day. It's gonna, like, it helps determine how the rest of your day can unfold. It's a huge determinant in terms of your mentality, in terms of your emotionality, in terms of the way you show up, your energy levels, and how you show up for yourself and how you show up for others. So it is actually the gift in and of itself, just waking up and thinking about how can I optimize my morning routine? How can I make my mornings even more magical? This is such a powerful question. So these are my 3 reasons as to why I love waking up early in the morning. So if you feel like, okay, I'm actually inspired, I want to do this, what I want to do now is offer you some practical tips as to how you can get started. So what I want you to think about is, why do you want to wake up early, Because it's not easy. I'm gonna tell you, getting started, even just like getting started to do any new habits, can be quite challenging at first. So I highly recommend you to think about some of the reasons as to why you want to wake up early in the morning. And I love journaling and writing these things down to just develop that clarity as to why I want to do that particular habit. I truly believe that's going to help you. It's going to help your mentality and emotionality. And when you put some emotion into something, this increases the odds of you fulfilling it. And then once you've established why do you want to wake up early in the morning, I want you to actually decide. So based on your reasons, have you decided to wake up early or not? Because the thing is that there's a lot of power that lies in the decisions that we make. So I want you to take a moment and actually decide, okay, do I actually want to do this or not? Yeah, so the second thing, decide. The third thing is something based on my experience, is you want to accept that it can be difficult the next day. And that was, let's say, one of the top things on my list as to what's preventing me and holding me back from waking up early. It's just how I'm gonna feel the next day. But the thing is, like, it's not gonna be like that after that particular day, after tomorrow. So it will always get, like, after that point, it will keep getting better and better and better. It happens because your body is just in shock. It's not used to waking up early in the morning. It will pass. I think coming to terms that, okay, it might be difficult the next day, just accepting that, I think it can help. So another thing that I highly encourage you to do is I highly encourage you to come up with a plan for tomorrow, because the thing is, if you don't plan, you plan to fail. So I know I'm being a bit harsh, but I think it's quite true. And so I came up with a few reasons as to why I want to wake up early in the morning, but now I want to stack up these positive things on top of each other, because starting a new habit can be quite difficult in and of itself. So we want to we want to provide ourselves with more and more positive reinforcement, and stack up the motivating factors on top of each other. So why do you want to wake up early in the morning? So this is one. Number two, okay, what's my plan for tomorrow? I think taking the time, even writing these things down, I highly recommend it, can give you an added bonus of motivation to show up for yourself the next day. So yeah, try your best to come up with a plan. You don't have to have it crystal clear. You get to develop that over time, but just have a rough idea, a general idea as to what you want to do. Is it think? Is it read? Is it working out? Whatever it is, do whatever feels like home, and whatever feels good. I highly encourage you to do more of that. Which brings me to my next point. The thing is, our morning routine doesn't start the day after. It actually starts the night before. So I want you to take some time to think about how can you approach your bedtime in the best way possible. How can I develop my relationship with sleep? How's my relationship with sleep? Do I like sleeping early or not? So taking the time to develop the awareness and clarity as to, okay, how do I think about sleeping early? What can I do to set myself up for success the next day? Again, you don't develop this overnight. You get to develop that and learn more and more about yourself as you go through your own journey through all of this. So I really hope this video inspired you. I hope you're energized. I really hope that you're motivated to wake up early in the morning, because it's so peaceful. You feel a sense of tranquility, you feel a sense of serenity. It's absolutely beautiful, even watching the sunrise. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you're inspired, and inshallah I'll see you in the next one.